All right, everybody. Monkey Puzzle here. And it's time for a little Outer Worlds. So it's late. I worked all day. I worked 5 days in a row. And I'm tired, but I can't stop myself. I'm going to play a little bit right now. Maybe we'll play an hour or two. Maybe 3 if I get carried away. And then I'm going to sleep and we're going to stream some more tomorrow. Because tomorrow's my day off. But there's a few things I want to jump into now. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Welcome everybody who's joining me. Just give a second for the game to show up. There we go on OBS. And so this is where we left off as far as our missions. We're in Radio Free Monarch and we went ahead and we got Noctua and we saw the information broker. What was his name? Hiram. And we found, he promised to find the location of the chemicals needed. So I went and I did all this stuff and had to gain reputation with the various factions over here. We're on Monarch. And between the corporation here and the iconoclasts, the rebels on this specific moon, terraform moon, which was Terra 1, we managed to get the information. And so now we have to go back to Phineas and travel to his lab and speak with him, which is going to be pretty cool. We have not been to Phineas's lab yet, but we're going to go ahead and do one other thing first when we do this. I want to do the cleaning machine, which is we'll get our 6th and maybe final companion. I think we can only have 6, so hopefully they don't give us 7 and we have to choose one. That would be terrible. I found this acid steeper for it, so we'll get back to that. So here we are on the unreliable.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Just imagining that makes me sick.
So they're hanging out. There's always a little conversation, something going on with your companions. Let's turn their volume up a little bit here. And in their audio, let's turn them up to 70. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, let me know. Yeah, looks like they were doing a little target practice. That's cool. I love all the interaction going on with everybody. Parvati's hanging out here.
Something busted, Captain?
Nope. And we can talk to her a little bit. But before we do that, whoops. Let's do a couple other things. One thing is I learned here in the settings. Well, first I went through off camera, off stream, and I went and I upgraded all the guns I'm carrying and the armor and the guns and armor of all the different companions as much as I could right now with the mods I had available and with the money I had available. I could tinker more and turn them all up, but I just don't have enough money. So I got to get some more money and we can level them up more, but I'm sure everybody's fine. But yeah, everybody's got the best armor I can find. So we got this really like armored, teched out look on everybody. They don't have their nice, cool clothes on, but they will survive. And I'm kind of getting ready. I'm just playing on normal right now, but in the future, I want to do another playthrough on Supernova. And on Supernova, the hardest difficulty, the companions can die. So I'm working on just getting practiced on keeping them all modded out and upgraded and everything. It's pretty funny looking armor, but it definitely looks like something. Why you put your tubes on the outside doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But anyway, yeah. But one thing about the armor being upgraded, we can see here, we got 224, 629, 1324, 760. So lots of DPS. And I'm going to have a hard time remembering that. Maybe we should write it down because there's a setting we can do that apparently changes that. So let's look at this one as an example, 224. All right, so let's go into the settings here and then I'm not sure exactly where it is. Ah, here it goes. Show base item stats. So this shows the base item stats of the default stats of the weapon. But if we take that out, it'll actually include the modifiers that we have for ourselves. So now if we exit out of here, resume, we look at this, it's still 224. So that didn't change, even though I thought it would, because we do have some modifiers for the long guns, I believe, through intelligence. Anyway, we're going to leave it like that. That supposedly shows you your modifiers included with the weapons rather than just having them showing their default stats. All right. So we got that done. And then one other thing is I want to do an experiment with the companions and the mods on their armor. Okay. So let's take somebody out. Let's look at the armor and find one of them that I haven't done a backpack on their armor. So let me see. We got Ellie here, and I haven't modded her armor at all. So let me see if I've got a backpack mod here. Hopefully I do. Backpack, yeah. So let's grab one of those. Boink. And then on her armor, which is, let's make sure we know the right one. I actually don't need to run up to her. I don't know why I did that, but on Ellie, she has the armor that's 41, unmodded. And let's see if anybody else is similar for that. So his is 38. Nyoka's is 43. Parvati's 51. And Vickers. Okay, yeah. So she is the only one that has the elite troop armor that's 41. So if we look in here for modding, let's go to armor. There it is. There's the elite troop armor that's 41. So she's not modded yet. Let's go outside real quick and see what our carry capacity is. So we're going to transition out. We're going to take her with us and go ahead and continue. I just want to see if the mods on their armor affect my overall stats. Like, I know going out with companions does. So if we come out here, it's just her and I. We're up to 200 weight now with her. So she adds some to me. So we go back in here. She's no longer officially with me at this point while we're inside the ship. So if we look at this, I'm now 150. So she added 50 to my overall weight. So you can't put stuff on the companions, but you can, them coming with you adds to your overall capacity.
If you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Oh my, okay. But so now let's go in here and let's modify her armor. So let's go ahead on utility. We'll go ahead. I'd like to give her everything else too, the harden her armor and all that, but I need to get some more mods. I used all my money on tinkering. So let's go ahead and install a backpack on her. Boink. All right, so she's got that. If we look at her now, press comma, she's got you can see that backpack mod is on her armor. It's supposed to add 20 kilograms. So let's go outside now. And this will affect how much I use mods on their stuff. So we continue with her. Just a little science here real quick. I did a few other things too, messing around with some of the settings and trying to optimize things and stuff like that. I turned off chromatic aberration. It should make things look a little sharper, a little less like a 3D movie without glasses. So now if I go to my inventory, it's still 200. Okay, so her backpack mod did not add to my overall weight. I still just get the base 50 from her. Okay, so we know that. Fine. Let's go on back in here and see what else happens. So the next thing I want to work on before we go anywhere is I want to work on the
Ellie and
robot.
Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's going to be a sports discussion. So here, we can talk to this robot. This is Sam, and this is the mission, the cleaning machine. So let's select that. We want to install the acid steeper on them. I did find that, so let's go ahead and number 1, install it. I'm not sure if that's all we need to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Greetings, customer. This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, why not?
Registering new owner. Captain.
I wouldn't mind keeping it sort of black market unregistered, but I think I need to do this to use this. So welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
All right, so clean up after the crew. All right, so we have a new companion. So what happens if we go over here to our companion menu now? Do we have Sam in here? Not yet. It only goes up to Vicar Max. Okay. So maybe we have more stuff to do in here. Although that's gone now. Maybe because we haven't gone out with him yet?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space?
It's my motley crew here.
You one of those people
Yoka's always having a
glasses
drink.
to
He's
look
always
smart?
reading. We haven't taken Felix out yet. Maybe we should take Felix out this time. Looks like we're getting a power wash over here.
Taking it easy?
So let's talk to Sam.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error. Refill printer paper.
Fired just when I got him. Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer. Warning.
Customer.
Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
No, I mean, I want to know more about you. Oh, wait, this dude number 3. What do you say, Sam? You want to help me clean up this colony?
Got stubborn stains. Leave them for SAM.
Okay. No, I mean, I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get
I like
to
the bubbly
firing
cleaner
away.
fluid in here. All right, so none of that really went anywhere. Back to work. All right, so we got our SAM unit up and going. I'm curious if we go to leave the place. Do we get a Sam as an option? We do. Look at that. Okay, so Sam is one of our companions now. That was easy enough. Although the acid steeper, the thing I needed to fix him, I just found on a random shelf on the mission over on Roseway when we were in the Anti-Cleos. So I could have very well missed that. I don't know if there's other places to find it. I didn't have the mission up, so maybe I would have got one of these little symbols to find it, but I just found it randomly. And so let's go ahead. Now that we're done with that, well, one more time. Do we have him in here? No. So we can't. Maybe we just don't get to do that with Sam. I don't know. Or maybe it's when we go out for the first time. But that done, let's go ahead and go to the mission we were on before, which is already selected again, the main quest, Radio Free Monarch. We got a bunch of other missions we could do, but let's go ahead and talk to Phineas. So we got to navigate to him. And there is his lab right there. So let's go to his docking bay and go meet this rebel
We have successfully
wanted
arrived at
mystery
Phineas's
scientist
orbital lab,
man.
Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. So yeah, let's go ahead and go talk to him. So I guess he's in a little asteroid thing. There's his space. Let's get a closer look, or a better look, from my cabin. It's got a nicer window. And I'm actually going to grab a little screenshot right here. Quick. Did that grab it? No, I need to do that. Nope, that didn't do it either. Actually, that one should have. There we go. Screenshot has been saved. So yeah, I just got to think about the thumbnails as I go along here. Alright, so we got that of his asteroid. Let's go ahead and go talk to him. So we haven't taken Felix anywhere yet. I don't think there's going to be much to do here, but I have no idea really. And let's take Sam. Felix and Sam. Neither one of them has gone out with us yet. All right, so let's continue. See what Phineas's lab is all about. There's a nice little graphic of it there.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like we're supposed to go there. We gotta go speak with him. There's also a mission we should check out about grabbing a science weapon here. And let me see, where would that be? I forget now. No, that's Lilia Hagen. Which one of these? It's been a minute. Weapons from the Void, of course. So we got to acquire Phineas' science weapon. So the logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicate that Phineas has a powerful weapon in his orbital lab. And if we have that one on, that's 84 meters. Whereas Phineas was 85 meters. Okay, so hopefully those are one and the same. He's doing pretty well for himself here.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments.
Relatively.
And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
We're the first. There he is. Oh, we're not going to get to talk to him directly. Like, without glass in between us. Obviously, he doesn't fully trust us yet. What's this? Oh, the shrink ray. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. We'll talk to him first. It's only polite.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof
Oh, we got some
glass.
money.
I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those
Byzantium.
chemicals. Exciting.
That's supposed to be where all the rich people live. So yeah, we were supposed to get information about the chemicals that will help revive the other colonists on the Hope, the ship I was on. He only had enough to revive me because I was in cryo hibernation 60 extra years, and apparently these chemicals are needed so you don't die of all kinds of grotesque ways. So we got those. We already know the answer to 2. So what was that about Minister Clark? I actually did kind of miss that.
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth.
Of Earth?
Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Okay. We'll just ask it for the sake of it. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Mm-hmm.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't
Apparently
bring
there
me
was
enough chemicals,
thousands of colonists
I
on
might
that
not be
ship.
able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Apparently we're some of the only reasonable people around. So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Oh, and we completed that
Carmen
quest.
Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Carmen
I've given you my old
Imagawa.
nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
All right. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. We got a nav key. That's quite the hybrid name there. A little Latino Japanese. Carmen Imagawa. Anything I should know about this Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
And actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, of course.
Why are you
What's
behind
on your
bulletproof
mind?
glass? Don't you trust me? There we go. That's it. There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass. I'm glad they put that there. Sometimes it's like they read my
it's
mind.
not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay. I might as well keep asking them questions.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Never been this close to Phineas. Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Well, we're not asking you to walk out into space. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Okay. Although you can't really do much about it till I get back. So I found there's a lot of value into delving into these conversation options. I mean, you get to the point where you're good, you can go, but sometimes it's just backstory, but sometimes it opens up other things too. So must be hard to leave your lab with a bounty on your head.
Yes, that troublesome bounty on my head. I've been a fugitive ever since the board caught wind of my research. My work is my life. The board can put a price on my head, but they can't scare me into stopping my research.
You think there'd be a bunch of bounty hunters just landing here, and I don't know how he'd stop them. It seemed like it was wide open on the asteroid landing bay, but maybe there's some kind of defenses. And why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Shelf life. Okay. Yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average
Sometimes when I'm really
human
tired, I
remains
feel
in
like organic
hibernation.
sludge, but
You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
and I even got time dilation superpowers out of it. I'm glad to hear that everyone on the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Hey, level up. All right. So we got some more skill points. So what do we think about this dude? He seems pretty genuine to me. I mean, he's supposed to be kind of sketchy, but it seems fairly believable that he's all about actually saving the Hope colonists, right? Hopefully that's the case. And, you know, we're not suspicious why the board would have a bounty on his head for that, right? We'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and apply our skills. We've got 10 more points available, which is always very nice. So we can add them to, let me see, all these things we can do. What do we want to add to next? We got science up to 60. I did want to get determination, would give my companions more health and more critical damage. Should be very nice. And eventually this will get them up to more armor too. We haven't put any points here for a while. Let's go ahead. Probably with that. Yeah, that will give us some more health. Crouch move speed. Scramble to auto mechanicals. And making more checks. We haven't actually put enough into this to actually dodge. But we don't do that much anyway. Eventually it would be good to put some more stuff into our guns, but let's go ahead and get leadership up. Yeah, why not? Because that companions, we're all about our companions. So that gets that up to 40. We'll be 2 points away from inspiration, which will get them the armor rating, but now they do more damage. And their health is better. So we'll apply that. Wink. That's an odd number level, so we don't get a perk. Oh, and Sam. Sam has... Oh, look at that. He's got weapons. Corrosive blaster. Corrosive washer. Look at him go. Armor. Oh, we could put armor on him? Wow, okay. And he gets a skill. So this one, increase our intimidate skill when Sam's in the party. Threat, and base health. I always start with base health just to make sure they stick around. Oh, he's got 3 points available. Sweet. Range damage, armor, reduced negative reputation for kills when Sam is in the party. Wow. Alright, well let's get this intimidate, why not? Oh, and that opens that up. Cool, so he has a... I was going to say it looks different, but no, it's actually the same. Oh, 20% more damage to auto mechanicals. Wow. Boink. Ability damage. Wonder, we have to see what his ability is. Let's start with this. We'll start with his companion ability damage, his special attack. We'll buff that up. Apply it. Alright. Oh, he's got one more available even. Alright, let's do the auto mechanicals. Cool. So he catches up with everybody. So I guess all the companions, they sort of level up at the same rate no matter when you acquire them. All right, so Sam is an official member of our party now, it looks like. All right, dude. Too bad you didn't trust me. You look a little spaced out on caffeinoids. Hopefully it's just fine if we go ahead and pick up the shrink ray.
Aha!
Point.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
That's awesome.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Indeed. All right, folks. So that ends this segment. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. All right, so we just got the shrink ray from Phineas. Let's look at our inventory. Look at that thing. It's only level 9. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But apparently it's going to help make them more easy to damage as we go along. So let's put that in our little flamethrower slot for now. Okay, seems like it won't work unless we have someone to shoot it at. Oh, is this a target? Bubbles. What's up, Bubbles? You little mutated pig. Oh! We shot Bubbles. Alright, we're not gonna hurt Bubbles. Do we have a reputation with Phineas? I wonder. No. No, we don't. Yeah, there's this thing about the pig tumors and how they harvest them for the Brotverse or something like that. Ooh, creepy. Yeah, he does his experiments out here, I guess. So the bulletproof glass, he said, is to separate him from his experiments. Cyst pig. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my goodness. Nasty. I'll take that. And very nasty. So that effect doesn't last for very long at all, it seems like.